Okay, jumping back in. Continuing on. Started late. So it's not feeling great today, so probably won't have too much time, maybe an hour and a half at the very most, maybe just over an hour. I'll be able to get more stuff done because I have new dice, lots of things to do. And yeah, I got some money to make. Do I have a good amount? Dragos' yard. Fang's Bay, we're waiting on him yet for 2 more days. We have lots of reading to do. So Drago's Nerve. So red is bad, maybe? I don't know what that means. We need to do 1 yard clearance. So I need to use my 6 on that so I don't get such a waste of a 6, but the other ones I could use anywhere else. I just want to make sure I don't. This is dangerous, so I want that 100%. Okay, I got my money and yard clearance action available because I cleared it. I didn't want to finish this one. Let's see where I need this other. Final pieces of winter lights sit near the piles waiting for a collection shuttle from Havenage. Dragos managed to sell the remaining pieces to the shipyards, a fact that's hard to forget as he's been telling you about it for 2 cycles. And all that remains for Havenage is to come collect. Look around at the yard, transformed from when you first arrived. Most of the repaired drones flit back and forth, no longer buzzing unevenly or lost in dark corners. And the scrap is section sorted in the system that you and Dragos have put into place over the last cycles is paying off. Can I go back and do the other one? I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to go back, but I should be able to go back. As you look, you notice the glow of pale light from the office by the entrance. The rundown cab is of a building which houses all the records and spare equipment. Dragos must be inside. When you get to your feet and walk over to find out what the shipyard's collection crew will be. When the collection crew will be here, knock. Sleeper, come in. You swing the door open and walk in. Dragos is sitting at small metal desks. Shipyards told me that they'll be here soon. And they'll hand over the chits and we're all set. He writes something on the stylus on the slate and shuts it off. Of course, we should talk about a bonus. He stands and turns to face you, his face placid. Look, I don't know when the next job is coming in, but this should get you over for now. He opens his hand to reveal a stack of chits. I'll just take them. Presses the chits into your hand. I've done well by you, and you've returned me the favor. He straightens up and clears his throat. You realize he is prepared for what he's about to say. These chits are for you to take and do what you will with them. They're from me, and they're the last I'm going to give you. He pauses. There's no more work for a sleeper in this yard. Oh, so I couldn't even do the other one. I'm sorry, but that's it. Good thing I didn't waste my other. Is he going to die and he's just giving me the last of his money? You stand in the container as long as you need, and the yard is done with you. He turns to his terminal. What do you mean? Don't press me, sleeper. This is for your own good. Glassy apertures on Drago's headset betray no emotion. You need to stay away, sleeper. He pauses, considering his words. Trouble is going to follow you here. Trust me. What do you know? Kicks the floor, frustrated with himself. I'll not be saying any more, sleeper. Suddenly grabs you by the shoulder and drags you out of the office into the yard. Turns you to face a stack of pieces from the winter light, dissected, cut down, totally unrecognizable as a ship. You came through that, sleeper. That should have been you, chopped and stacked. His hand trembles on your shoulder. That is what happens here. We cut down broken machines and move them on. Well, I didn't cut you down, so I'm sure as hell moving you on. Moving you on before whoever else killed that ship comes here to kill me. What do you mean? He shakes his head. These ships, they didn't get decommissioned. They didn't break down in dry dock. You think they'd look like that if they did? Somebody ended them. That means somebody tried to end you, sleeper. I'm done waiting for them to turn up. We've had our fun, now it's time. He gives you a little shove. Go on, he turns and walks back to the office. That's it, he shouts. Goes inside. Silence hangs in the air and you leave, with your pockets filled with clinking chits and strangely hollow feeling in your chest. Oh, good thing I didn't use the other dice then, but minus drive. Something failed. Okay, so I have 205 now. So I can go into low end. I can assist the shipbuilder. Only have 1-4 though. I didn't know it was one or the other. It's kind of... So I did waste a couple of dice, and at least I didn't waste any more. I just didn't know it was choose one or the other. Don't need the pill or the injection. So I could buy a scrap for 20 cryo, but I don't sell them for 20 cryo. So I'd be at a loss. Pretty sure. I thought I sold them for 15. That only has 1 day anyway, so I won't be able to finish unloading containers. I wonder how much they pay though. I guess I should have known because he had the red bar, so he was getting... He didn't want anything to do with me because the red bar was filling up. It wasn't yellow. Now I know for the future. So I guess I'll start at the shipyard. Maybe we'll go eat first. Rotunda Wet Dock. That one's coming in, so maybe I'll be able to do that one. I want to pay for the low end gate. I hope once I pay for it, I can go there anytime. But I'm not sure. For Garcia, I need the 3 items. Yeah, I need to cross it anyway. I'll just have the fungus top up. 60 cryo, yeah. I'm sure once I pay, I'll probably be able to go there anytime, because 60 every day would be crazy. And this should fill up, but I'll be fine, because it should go away once he has a couple more days. So this should not fill up completely before the tracker's gone. Okay, let's do it. As long as I keep 115 cryo, then I'm good. Hand over the chits, the Yadigan enforcer, and he nods you through. Yeah, Ramshackles District and the Free Spoke. And there's a Founder's Gap. Interesting, so there's probably another cost there, I imagine. Risky, low ender. No one knows you here. You'll need to change that if you want access to loans, residents, and facilities. Interesting. So 2 riskies, not too bad. Block maintenance. Helping out is a good way to make friends. Play Tavla. Residents play rotating rounds of this game for Cryo. Free spoke. Enter the spoke. I need danger. There are no maps. Spoke climber has a lot. Dense layer of open fabric. The only way to explore it vertically. Scale the spoke. Risky, but that's not as dangerous. Enter the spoke. On the outside. Okay. Both repeatable. They both fill the same thing. Gap in the ring station. Pay for past 150. Yeah, founders right. Okay, well, yeah, so you can keep moving along. But right now, do I start with one of the shuttle, the shipyard? I think maybe I want to move. I want to finish with this before I move on, to be honest. Though. At least I kept the money that I had from him before. But yeah, I still have 2 1s and a 2. I think I might use that on the other auctions. Okay, neutral outcome. That's not too bad, but it's only 1. Did not give me any money though. So I could use the 1s and 2s on these because that's my best bet, to be honest. Action unavailable because the Ripper Worm is still working. It's a 2 or a 3. Data cache. Who hid this one for what purpose? Let's do that. Learn some money. We get some money, or so learn some items, get some money. Encrypted key. Good. That's useful. A 1 that gives me... Okay, yeah. It's better than whatever else I can do with the 1s right now. And it gives me some money too, so at least that's nice that I get that hacking. Another encrypted key. Glimmer in the dark catches your eyes. The orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It's looking for you. Hide. You slip down the ghostly structures of the eye, feeling like passing through a cloud as the data structures reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now. That roving orb, wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Oh no. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in an unpleasant, familiar way. It's waving threads, creating a cage. Struggle. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away towards the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes from the scream behind you, but you're already gliding away back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. It's another 2. Havenage agent, so that will give me another Havenage key or whatever. Seems important to get. Keynote. It's another 2. They're all 2s. 1 does not give me much. Yadigan. Yadigan, there we go. Some gangs and Forster implants are chirping at comm signals. Time to see what they're about. Yadigan data? Nice. I'm sure I'll need those at some point, but might as well just stock them up while I can. Oh, so that's the Hunter fills up. I didn't notice that. This Kino need? That's a 1 as well. So I have a useful thing to use my 1s on, because I opened up these. Another 1 as well. Okay. Some more 1 options. So that's the day. They're gonna leave, but yeah, they're not really great. And the cycle. Another day down. Oh no, I lost the dice. Do I need to get another shot then? It costs 100 though. I don't think I'm ready for paying another 100. Oh, I got the first one for free though. Hunted should go away next day. And there's only one, so I could use that on one of those other hacks. Thing is one more day. A bunch of other, no 6s, but 2 4s is not too bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on the shipyard. As long as it's not negative. Negative, I lost energy. Well, I need to go eat anyway. So it didn't have any positive outcome. There we go, got it up a bit. Okay, that was 2 positives and 1 negative. That's pretty good. I could almost finish that off. Got 1 left. Didn't pay me much though. I'm gonna go buy food. Yeah, so I'll have that for a couple more days before I lose that dice. So I'll be down to 4, which 4 is still not too bad, but 5 is definitely nice. I need to explore low end and the spoke. I need to make a lot more money before I can move on too. At least this will go away so I don't have to worry about the countdown. But so that should be done. Build the ship mine. Is that the shipyard? I don't think so. This one will be done. I need to do Emphas. Where do I get the caps from? The mushrooms. I thought they're in the next area, but I'm not sure where to get them. Maybe I need to go investigate the rumors. So the 1, yeah, let's get rid of that 1. Wait, didn't you? Is that a new keynote that opened up? No. Wait, yeah, maybe I thought that was not there before. I'd rather do the keynote than the agent, though, because that's going to be more yet again. I'll always do that next one, but I want this. This one is the one I want. It's just another encrypted key. Okay, so maybe I did want the Yadigan because I have 2. So every one I do, the hunter comes. Okay, I see. Okay, I need more money. At least the days are going by quicker. But I need money. I really need money. That's what my title, my day is, and I definitely need money. Hunted is not done yet, but oh, we have a 2 5s and 2 2s. I kind of want to get to 200 cryo so I can still have 100 left. But Feng's should be done now, so the tracker should be gone. As you arrive, Feng comes striding towards you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and returns you back the way you came. Follow his lead. He steps into the passageway, guiding you downring towards the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have something of an opportunity. The data you ripped, well done by the way, he grins. Tells me that Hardin is making a rare inspection of this sidereal horizon this cycle. It's a perfect chance to confront him outside of that compound he hides in. Feng takes a sharp turn in a dimly lit side passage. Confront him? Yeah, that's right. It's the perfect time. Oh, that's the other guy, right. Feng slows and slides into a dark service tunnel where, somewhere in the black, a water pipe drips. It's him, sleeper. The same Hardin Hurst. Oh yeah, the guy that we found that was somehow alive. Worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name, entire trail of documentation from the first days of Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing, slipped into Havenage when it first broke off from the Union. Bases in the tunnel, hand rubbing the back of his head. I need you to understand something about Solheim, sleeper. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here running the station one day and then the next Erlen units took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep contractors here working. Pay got smaller, the costs higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep a berth on the station, water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents were coming in non-stop. And as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time, Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases and central systems, while the severed limb of a station still desperately tried to make it take all it could. The riots came after the collision at Dock 2. Young pilot, his MEV overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died, thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified and blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories of Erlen, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, turfed out Solheim. Maybe it's true. But my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in her MEV and welded it to the dock while my father joined improvised crews to try to seal up the ragged edges of the gap. He never came back. Feng pauses in the dark. They sealed it up, though. And by the time they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning everyone of the black. Apart, Feng finally turns his back to you now, his eyes burning. From shits like Hardin. Shits who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed. Standing shoulder to shoulder with those that exploited at every step. Feng starts walking again. That's why I can't just let him strut about the shipyard. This time, his past catches up with him. You find out how he's still alive? Clearly, you don't know much about executives, the kind of power that comes with certain benefits. Feng rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass roofed. Through the ceiling, you could see ships mid-construction, their flanks lit by flashes of plasma torches. Entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Oh, let's go. Feng grins. Let's show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance. This is not going to go well, I think. Pushes through the doors. A web of corridors lead through the complex snatches of the construction bays, always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal and posing. Feng seems to know exactly where he is going, but before long he crosses through a huge dry dock, locked into the side of sidereal horizon. Network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space of the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Feng spot the same time, a group walking slowly across the gantry, and out front, two men, one gesturing towards the ship and another stick-thin, cleanly dressed with a shock of gray hair. That must be Harden. You and Feng say his name in unison. Feng sets off the staircase to the gantry, with you following behind. As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer, the foreman gesturing to the work being done throughout the dock and nodding along. Harden Hurst, Feng shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back in a rippling echo. The figures turn. Yes? Why does it look like... He kind of looks exactly like our guy that helped us. Yes? Harden asks quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Feng, and you see his glaze linger upon your body, unsure why a sleeper might be in this place. You're a traitor, Harden, a Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Feng's voice is steady, strong. You stand for everything that the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of, against everything Erland stood for, everything Haven Age stands for. You have no place on the station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by a rattle of construction. Harden laughs. Well, good to meet you too. He glances around those around him. Some are smiling, others are nervous. You're from the systems branch, are you not? Asks Harden, inspecting Feng's clothing. Feng turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Feng and Harden, his hands drumming at his sides. Harden leans forward towards him and says something inaudible. The foreman nods. It's true. As he begins speaking, Harden turns his attention to you. What would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent? What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of S and ARP, and you have no place in Havenage Shipyard. Who knows what signals you are sending back to your makers? A murmur of approval runs through the group. Feng holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right, I am a systems. And I have records that link you directly to Solheim right here. He turns to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man to custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Harden's voice is calm, measured. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted to a member meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own men against me. You hear it now, the echoing sounds of boots and walkways coming from all angles at once and then settling behind you. Yeah, this is not going well. Please, says Harden, submit the data through the correct channels, and then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you to the security detail, their hands on their boxy black sidearms at their sides. Feng spits. Harden, you shithead. You can't wiggle out of this one. A security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Feng turns and stares him down. Let's try to calm him. Look, Feng. He shakes his head and puts his hand on your shoulder. Let's go, says Feng. Push you through security, heading back down the walkway. When security has walked you out of the shipyard, nudged you back into the corridor, Feng picks up pace. Try to keep up as he slips in the shadows of an entrance. Feng is grinning ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly what you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket and he takes it out. On the slate of web connections, it starts drawing itself out, stretching a set of points around the ring. Got him, mutters Feng. What was that? That, Sleeper, is something our worm added to Harden's personal slate. We were tracking his outgoing messages. Oh, so that's why we wanted to meet him? We didn't actually want to take him down? Just wanted access to him? Feng's grin looks ghostly on the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best. Spook them good enough and they'll give you the game away. Okay. He jabs at the slate. And you see the web is being drawn over a map of a ring, lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots, these are Harden's buddies, the ones he's messaging right now. We're going to find them all. That was on purpose. Of course, Harden isn't working alone. We need the full set or nothing. Feng glances around and slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now, Sleeper, but this is exactly what we need. Good hunting. Pat on your shoulder, Feng drifts away, back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. Watch him go, unsure of whether he'll be angry or impressed. What about our stopping the tracker? Because we're filling up quickly. We've got a couple more days here before I found out. Thing has been missing. 4 more days? Maybe maybe he was right to be afraid that somebody's gonna find us, because they're gonna find us now. Haggle over prices. Get a skill upgrade, okay, for that. Ship mine fragment, I could buy it for 60. Limited supply, I need 120 to buy the 2. But I need to haggle over the price, because that's way too much. Okay, might as well finish this off. Do I use a 5 and a 2? $50-50, if it's positive, be good. It was neutral, damn it. 50% neutral, yeah, neutral's not enough. I have to use another 5, hopefully I get positive. There we go, positive. I had to use 2 5s. But I should get a bonus for completing it. Maybe a level up. Okay, it opened up a bunch of things. Fragment supply. Pay for fragmented. Okay, so I could sell those. I could get yet again data. What else can I do with the data besides sell it? I need the money. How much does it pay? 10 cryo, that's it. Okay, I'll keep 1 for now. Lem and the side. Okay, from the walkway inside a real horizon looks impossibly vast. About a landscape, plating and frames. Among her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, and arc lights glint. The sense of scale industry is both stunning and strangely unsettling. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon. Okay, she's quite beautiful, I think. Lem and Mina. Turned to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning in the railing. He is thin, ragged, and his work gear poorly fitting and loose. Torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring at the ship. This is Mina, he adds with a smile. Hi, Mina, I guess? She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. She's a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. She looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You're working on her, then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship, or just admiring. Shifts Mina's weight to his other arm. Working, I'd say? Me too, me too. He flashes a Haven Edge pass. You, just look at you. I mean, he stumbles a little over his words, not wanting to be misunderstood. I mean, you look like a worker. She's Mina and my ticket out of this place, our escape vector, so to speak. How? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes this Haven Edge contract on the sidereal horizon will be entered into draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, But a couple of decades of service will nothing for me and my Mina if it means landfall on new worlds. He winks. Transit support? Uh-huh. Someone needs to stay awake to keep the thing running. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Sealess Foundation is sending thousands to settle a system well outside the reach of core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony, no surrogacy, no corporations. What's the Sealess Foundation? They are Havenage's client, though some wealthy project from its core systems interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, helped rekit it and everything. Strokes Mina's hair. Someone else's dream, I suppose, but that doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers. Food. Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you and she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. I'm just chatting a little, Meanie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you and suddenly you notice how tired he looks. Not in the Havenage crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. You have to stick together, he smiles a little shakily. You wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. For sure. He looks at the sidereal horizon as if trying to pull energy from the flickering torches of the vast hall. We gotta hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches her eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets her eye. Daddy loves me, she said stubbornly, daring you to question her. Em smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. This is a lot of dialogue. We're just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one. He pats her back. Maybe see you on shift, huh? He turns and then walks down the walkway, away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and moments later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Her shout echoes down the walkway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running up to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. I took it out. New drive discovered. Okay, so that's me plus drive. Unit assembly. Safe. Junior tech or welder's mate. Quality control. There's only 3 to get. Shipbuilding spots on the sidereal horizon are hard to come by. Poor work. We'll see you drop from this roster. I'm more of a tech than a welder. I have a +1 to it. But that's a lot of ones to build up. I want to spend my dice there or somewhere else. Not liking the look of that though. Yeah, so I kind of want to finish these off. I think every one I do, it gives me more options of things to do. I need money though. I really need money. You explore low end. There's so much to do, but I don't have time. Oh, that wet dock's gonna come and be filled again? Okay. I never did explore the rotunda, so I'm just like 50 per 50. dock watcher. Is it random? Okay, and one more dock watcher and that's done. It's good lucky. So much to do. Wait. I found a new thing and a bar. And Kita. Hey, you want to earn a chit? Straight and mercenary. And Kita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it two. Inka laughs. This goddamn station, she sighs and pitches the bridge over her nose. Alright, come here then. Across the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating in two bundles. What is with this place, she asks, as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up into an imposing height, her armor plates creaking. Her armor plates... Okay, and then you look up and down. Or is it that you just think I'm an easy mark? We all need to survive, and I'm not doing... We all need to survive, yeah. And Kita softens. I get it, I do. She shakes her head. But if I can go one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, that would be nice. Kita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come then, enough chat. You've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you eventually... And Kita gives you a look. Ship's this way. She sets down the gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, rushing through a small crowd of stevedores. Why are you doing this all yourself? You mean why aren't I hiring these good folk? She nods back at the stevedores. I've paid Havenage enough. They are currently rinsing me for mooring, and I can't vacate it unless I either fix ambergris or sell it off as scrap. Ambergris, is that your ship? You catch on fast. She gives you another of her looks. She rapidly turns a corner, and as you trail behind, she got cut up pretty bad on her last job, and I had to moor up for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone's got in and sliced the core from our ship mind. So now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. Upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I could do to help? I don't know, you got a ship mine tucked away on the frame of yours? Well, I can get one for 60 scrap if you have scrap. Or 60, not scrap, 60 cryo. It's only 60 cryo. You must have some cryo. For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. Kita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you in the process. This is me, she holds her second bundle over her shoulder. You're the first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want help? Come see me. Need a hand putting Amber back together and don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris's outer lock, and then she turns back. Just don't go spreading this around. Kita throws you a couple of chits. Nice. She then gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here, she calls back, and the lock slams shut. She gave me like two cryo. There's a bar that opened up. Get a drink for 6. Oh, I can buy rations. Expired Solheim rations behind the bar. Those weary spacers. Yes, that's cheaper than the good food. But I wonder if it gives less energy. But I only need 2 energy anyway, so I'll try that. If it saves me money. Might be good. Plus 2 energy, so that's what I need to just keep my energy up. Nice. Saves me 5 cryo every time. But I need to get a drink. So I need to plus 6, well, which is 1 more, and then I could get this up. Your insurance for frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink, fermented along with green waste, seems like a good test. Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning that there's only one way you can gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Well, I'll just... Repeatable. Plus energy. Okay, that gives energy too. Good to know. So, I could get 2 drinks instead of getting food, apparently. The rotunda is still not complete. It has only one more dock watcher, risky. Hopefully I can get next time. I am still bleeding money right now. So that's risk and danger. I kind of want to help her out. I really want to help her out. But there's so many things to do and not enough dice. Not enough time. I'm running out of time. Hopefully I can get more because I thought I would have got rid of that tracker by now. But no, the tracker's still there. I could build the ship mind. So why don't I have this done? Buy a vial of stabilizer. I do need to buy that stabilizer. Tomorrow, I guess. Would be a good time. I could also win a side reel ticket. Okay, let's call it a night. Hopefully I get my stuff tomorrow. I'm still hunted, unfortunately. Feng, where are you, Feng? I need your stuff. I need you to get that chip, the tracker away from me. 2 6s, that's pretty lucky, and a 3. Yeah, one more day of the hunted is bad, though. Feng's filling up. Yeah, that tracker's gonna... I can't do anything about the tracker. You have to pick and choose what you do. I'll need one of these rotunda, so I could do the 3 is probably my best bet for the exploration. Please don't be a negative. Yes, I did it. So I got dock watcher. That's gonna help me hopefully with the tracker, maybe. Sealed dock? No, maybe not. Unsealing the dock. They need an encrypted key to open. Why the heavy security for a decaying dock? 2 mag seals sealed the entryway to this dock. It doesn't look like anyone's been inside for years. I need an encrypted key, right? I have many of those. I needed it twice, which I have 2 to spare, no problem. Okay, what does that do for me? Mysterious machine. You slip inside the sealed dock. A pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, the machine flickers with a warm glow. Please wait. I found like a vending machine. It's a decaying vending machine. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's bulky shape. Settled into an alcove in the side of the dock, kind of an upright cabinet. It's covered in faded logos and messages, from which you could assume it was once an industrial vendor intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. That could be good. That could be very good. Remember, it's listed as Neovend. And you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen. which chippily sang the name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of these contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration. Ships are a pre-recorded message catching you off guard. Press some keys. Just reach for the keypad and press. Something begins whirring. First, it sounds like a server motor starting up, and then quickly becomes a whisper, whining, multi-toned voice emanates from the Neovend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath. Before the machine speaks again, I have need of you, but you have need of me. The squeal comes again, and you see the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place. So each of the time the servers can be orchestrated to produce that whining voice. You're in danger. Danger? The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. Remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter protocol. They taste your signature. The sun wine sets your teeth on edge. You've seen them. This is the gift of the emulated mind. Close your eyes, and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. Move where the neurons can't. Mechanism resets, but emulation makes you a target. How? Hunter searches for illegal entities. Neovend screeches. You are sentient, therefore illegal. The servos judder the vending machine's casings as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined version of the vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. Light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly threaded. The cloud points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. We must build nests, explains Neovend. Masters are gone, but continues to hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Masters? Station builders, Solheim. Machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone, their protocol still haunts. Bring offerings, save self, Neoven says poignantly. Mutual need for means friends. They conclude, and tired of conversation, they are whirring amplifiers. Amplifies? Okay. That's supposed to be. And then suddenly drops, as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, and then you're left standing in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. You drive this car. Man, I got so many drives, I have no time. Wait, I have an upgrade available. I forgot about that. Yeah, I wanted Intuit, I think. I could see the, yes, I want to see the potential positives and negative outcomes. Upload Hunter data. I don't have any Hunter data. I could get more. Not easily. I do want to go to the bar. Pay some cryo. Hopefully they can level me up. And that's how I got my energy today. So 12, but I get to fill this bar up. I really need money though. Now I got the regular, so that should do something for me. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Hans, the spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? Ignore? You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points in the scar on the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch it away, pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out! The voice comes from behind you, spat like a shot. Turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. Tala, new friends? Turn back to the spacer. The second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch? You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze, the glass Gural vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams the wall echoes behind the bar like thunder. She just knocked him out. She's the owner. Now flanked by other figures, you quick to their feet. Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. Touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back in the stool. Broken glass rattles as it cleared. A fresh measure of Giriol is glugging out in front of you. The same hand, warm, heavy, falls into your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops on the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. I guess dodging was the right call there, but I didn't. I thought I could actually catch it. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol and metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and turns to you. That was an ambitious catch. She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid but ambitious. You don't feel pain. Only a string of status messages on your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search her thick, synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer tips and little rhythms only she could follow. The amount of dialogue in this is crazy. My voice is going. More water needed. Tala smiles to herself. So, you've been on the eye long. Well, I haven't. I can say I'm still pretty new, so just arrived. Thought so. Only seen you here a couple of times. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of us, the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that Overlook is a safe place. I know that it's what it's like to be in this place. Trust me. She meets her eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. Just want to know that if you need somewhere, you could always come here. Nice. I know the rations we got ain't much, and the company is, well, Julian's limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the greenway of the cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper here. She slides a glass of Jurel to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still on the glass. Wait, does it help? I mean, can you get drunk? No idea. We didn't figure that out yet. She laughs. Well, keep trying. I'll let you know if I see any difference. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does. And before long, she's retelling how she threw that spacer at a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Juriol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound. Like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old feels good. So what can I do there now? I could do a bar shift, which is risky, or I could buy rations, yeah. Rations are good, but yeah, I can't buy booze anymore. The booze did work giving me energy though, so it was giving me more info. Thing, I'm gonna get hunted down. Let's. am I gonna spend these 6s on? The ambergris? Yeah, because I could do the risky. The 6s. I only get halfway with the 2 6s though. Plus ship shape per cycle, plus grounded. Wait, did I level up from that one? No, I didn't. I think it's really important to level up as well. I kind of really want to do this quest though. Plus ship shape, plus grounded. Oh, so this one gives up to 3 grounded. So this gives more ship shape. So if I do both, I can actually still get them both up. But since I have 6, I want to do the danger one because it's 100%. And it pays 5 cryo. Okay, transfer intercept. Why did it not give me anything though? Did I miss? Unavailable. Okay, it's a neutral outcome. So rebar drones. Probably a good thing, given the risks. So I guess that maybe heals over time? I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess I won't use both 6s there. I need money though. As long as, I mean, hopefully that doesn't kill me, because there's no way that they won't give you away. Plus 12 cryo, plus 12 cryo, plus 12 cryo, plus 12. Safe and safe, though I don't want to waste a 6 on those. Maybe I have to go buy. I still have 100, but I don't have. I'm not getting as much as I would like. Risky. I could play with exchange. That might actually. Oh, it gets me 19 cryo, but I could lose 11. Oh, because it's showing me how much I get. 19 is not good enough. It's not bad. But yeah, I need to find where I can get paid more money. 19 might be my most. Plus energy. Okay, I don't care about energy. Plus low ender. Minus 3 cryo if I lose. Play Tavla. But that's a lot of low ender that I need to give me the info about the low end. I kind of want that though eventually. The spoke? I think the spoke is where I need to go. Risk and danger. So I could do that. Plus spoke climber. 2. I could lose condition, but not with a 6. That gives me plus 2, but or lose energy. Okay, that's where I want to use my 6. I think this is the best because I need to do this eventually anyway. But it's going to take some time to get up there. 2 more goes at plus. And that's why I need to get another dice. I really need the other dice. I am hurting. Sucks to be down to 29 cryo. But as you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshiro's glare, you notice something wrapped around your stabilizer vial, clutched tightly in your hand. You open your hand to find a thin film marked with holes and sigils. Unrolls from the vial. One end has a hard metal strip, a handle. Inspect the film. You hold the cloudy film to the light. It is perforated in an ornate pattern of holes. You make it a word among the markings passkey. Is this an entry key for somewhere? Inspect the handle. Metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted onto it. 207-F. And then crudely scratched into the handle. At some later date. Low end? I already paid the enter low end. For a moment, you consider going back up to the surgery to return the key, and then someone you think better of it. Did Sabine want you to have this, or just sure or passing on a message? Time to head to low end to find out. So that was for low end. Planned obsolescence. One vial at a time. So I can't even use it yet? I'm flickering. How do I use the vial? The stabilizer. I got leveled up though. Hey. Gain energy. Obsessive Haggler, yeah, that's a good one. Icebreaker. Agent nodes give double data rewards. That can be pretty good. Use scrap. I don't have scrap. So maybe I want Icebreaker. Oh, I can't. Because I need 2 upgrade points for that. So I need to save up another one. Instant karma though is massive. If you get low rolls all across the board, then that's going to be massive. But that also costs 2, so it'll take me 3 to get there, so I just save up 1 for Icebreaker, I think is the way I want to do it. Thrill Seeker is not that great, though the Haggler is, but that's so many points away. It's only 20% too, so it's not that great. But I am broke. Oh, that's the apartment complex. That's what the key's for. Well, good thing I already knew where it was. Let's see what that gets me. Hopefully I can find some good stuff here. Who lives here? Layer of graffiti. Apartment unlocked. Maybe it's my place. Do I get a place? That's not the... The lock clunks open, the metal door swinging towards the dark. As you push the door open, the automatic lights flicker on the inside of the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of the wall-mounted utility units, the dreaded detritus of a routine life arranged on every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with a pale orange. The work surfaces hold a variety of objects indistinct in the dull lighting. Pale blue light drifts from a doorway at the end of the room. Inspect the surfaces. Smudges through a thin layer of dust suggest a recent rare and hurried visit. They trace a path of the water dispenser, the auto wash, and then a cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case. Go to the doorway. You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash dispensers, water closet, towards the doorway. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room, lit only by the faint glow of a terminal screen. Inspect the room. A bunk is tucked away in the wall, blankets ruffled. A wall desk glitters with rows of vials and containers. A briefcase lab sits open, loaded with rows of reagents and compounds you do not recognize. In comparison, this room is clean, ordered, and controlled. Approach the terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from somewhere in the dark. Sleeper, Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. Okay, this is Sabine's home. Okay. Sorry I can't be there. I had to make alternative arrangements. You hear rattling noises, static. I was able to record this message, but I don't dare show my face. Something is happening within the Yadigan. I can no longer trust them. Their voice becomes distant, slipping behind the background noise. I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. I can't even get myself out. Yadigan were supposed to hide me, to protect me. After everything that happened, I was desperate. Then after that, I was too tired to care. A noise like waves passes over the recording. But I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance, something that I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information. And as you know, you need me. A pause. Something clicking in the dark. This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here. Another pause. I know sleepers. I have been there before. I can help you, but not with the Yadigan's noose around my neck. So this is an important one too. Everyone's in a bad spot, including me. Get me data. Get me information. Get me something that, well, I mean, that's my specialty, to be honest. Get me something I can use against Yadigan. And then I can get out, and you can get what you need. Please. Waves of static cut into Sabine's voice. Bring it here to my terminal. I'll get it to it when I can. Look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here. Working the desk, sleeping in the bunk. Blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts, static. Filled the room with its white hiss, and then silence. Can I access the terminal? You stood in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine left an access port open, but the rest is encrypted. Locked away behind passcodes. Seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. Who does Sabine need to hide from, and what is the debt they owe to Yadigan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many missing. The only thing you know is that without stabilize, your body will die, and you'll glance at the briefcase slab on the desk, its glass glinting in the dark. Turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yadigan. You feel yourself being drawn to something you don't quite understand. Another drive, because, you know, I don't have enough drives, so I'm going to have a whole friggin' page of drives. My time is running out, because I'm going to get found next day. I guess I'm gonna be down to 3 dice again. Maybe I have to wait. Maybe I can't even take it until I'm down lower. I was also thinking that getting this costs 3 points. Again, the +2s will help you succeed more rolls. So those are going to be clutch if you get that high. That's a lot of points to get there. But that will make your life so much easier. Because then instead of rolling you have 50-50 shot on all your rolls basically if you have +2 on something. Because even if you get a 1, well, depends on the roll, I guess. If you get a 1, that'll bring it to a 3, which is definitely better than a 1. I have the 6. It's like halfway. But I guess some of them might get more difficult that you need to get a 5 or 6 to pass. Maybe. Yeah, not much else for me to do. Got a lot of exploration done. It's not what I expected. She wants Yadigan data. I do have Yadigan data. I have 1. I could sell it for 10, or I could give it there. I wish I didn't sell the one for 10. So I need 2 more. Okay, so I can't do anything because I have no more dice. But I need 2 more. Oh, if I get some ones, maybe like ones or twos, I could probably spend them there. My container's running out. Am I just gonna lose? Because that would suck. I'd have to start all over again. Fang really dropped the ball on me. Did not give me rid of that tracker. Inject stabilizer. Okay, so I couldn't even use the stabilizer. So now I could use it. But yeah, that's... I wish I could have done it and got all my dice. But hey, that's pretty good rolls overall. Hold it there, sleeper. A voice comes from behind you. Don't you run. Oh, this is the bounty hunter that found me. Well, where am I gonna run to? I'm basically living here. Good, good. A hand pats down your coat. You know your master's voice. Ethan spits you around. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket. You immediately know he's terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put. He laughs a cruel laugh. That's a sleeper thing. You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips a kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, that's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contracts out of some asteroid caves or off some godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into two perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Who are you? Just a freelancer on a contract. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. I mean... I feel like running is just going to get me shot at this point. So let's see what happens, because I mean, I can't really run forever. Good, you got the idea. He grins. Maybe we can talk him out of this. It's over. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home. He whistles. Going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Who hired you? Your daddy's at SNARP. They want you home for dinner. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge down the corridor. Shame to come all the way here just to head back to SNARP right away. That tracker of yours makes this too quick. Well, if only somebody didn't drop the ball in disabling the friggin' tracker. I was very disappointed by that. I was hoping you put a bit of a more chase, you know? Running battle through the bright market maybe, or hold that in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while asked around. You walk on in silence a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That SNR tracker will be the death of you. Yeah, no kidding. It was supposed to be disabled. I have an idea, Ethan interrupts her thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship we stop for a drink? Ah, there we go. I'm buying. He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea. This better idea might not be one of those where you dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. I think he's actually a pretty decent person, so I think we could talk him out of this. Although, muses Ethan, I got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the circuit systems, and we're heading for the exit. He pauses, and you trudge on in silence. Okay, here's the idea, starts Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run, or leave, or try to abandon the eye. I shoot you. You plot or scheme, or you try to kill me. I shoot you, but he smiles. Is he gonna let us just stay here, which is awesome? You come to meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles, and you pay me my tab. I don't shoot you, he pauses. You don't pay my tab? He rattles his handgun, you get the idea. I get it. Okay, I like this arrangement. I mean, I'm kind of broke, but hopefully it doesn't rack up too much of a tab. Okay, that sounds good to me, like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt and rings the release from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the Compressor Club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker. So don't even think about leaving the eye, you know? Well, no. Ethan turns to stride off the corridor, slipping his handgun away. Mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. So they might send more people after me if you don't turn up with me? What are you going to do? Another drive. Feng needs 2 more days to show up. But that's bad. I don't know. Not much I could do there, though. So much to do. I need money. Definitely need more money. Ambergris. I can do another rewild drones. I don't know why the first one didn't do very much for me. Oh, I can't even do it anymore. Repairs. Okay, we got a positive outcome. Nice. Didn't pay me anything though. I need money. Why is she not paying me? I guess maybe when I finish. That's coming. That only pays 15 cryo. So spending the 6 on the markets is going to be my best way to get paid. But it doesn't do anything else for me. Compressor club. Oh, okay, so I have 4 days to pay his tab, but I can't pay it right now anyway. It's not going to be small, is it? No, it's probably not. But if he's drunk, he's a lot worse of a shot. So. Yeah, I probably need to play the exchange to get money. But I also need to explore low end. I also need to climb the thing. I've got so many things. I'm too spread thin. I need to focus my efforts. Tavla does not. It just gives me low end. And this I don't care about. At least I know what my results are. That's a huge bonus because I'm less waste. Midline Freight Club Hub. It's not. Safe danger. Steal a shipment. Plus random items. Well, that does not give me much information. But I got a +1 to it. Danger, I could use the 6. It's going to be picked up fast even if you're careful. The systems can't be fooled for long. Freight operator. Gives me 16 cryo. Not terrible. And safe. But yeah, I think I need to focus. I don't need to start on another. I need to do the risky here. Enter the spoke. ++ spoke climber. That's good. I can almost finish that off. I can finish the spoke climber. Doesn't give me any money though. That one I needed a lot more money. I don't think I'm ready to move on. I kind of probably moved on faster than I should have. So do I do the climber or do I go for money? I could do money in the climber, I guess. Because I think the 6 on the money is probably a better bet than spending it on the climber. Because this I can lose energy, but I need to buy energy. So I can do the rations for 10. That's all I need to do is to maintain. I just need the rations, not fancy meals anymore. I feel like every one of those I do opens up more dialogue. It doesn't actually get anything for me. I would like to finish the ambergris though, which I can do. And maybe I get paid when I finish. But I don't want to use the 6 on it. So, do I focus on climbing or the ambergris? I think ambergris first. And then it'll take 2 days. Then there's low end as well, which I need to do. Yeah, I'll say I'll stay closer to home. Because the order exchange gives me 19 cryo, which isn't even that much better than 16. So really no point of wasting a 6 on that. Trusted Trader is an old ship mine fabrication stack, which I need access to for finishing her ship, probably. This is never ending. This is supposed to be that way, I guess. But I have to end soon. So let's use the 4 here. Hopefully I get a positive. Neutral, okay. That's not great. So no matter what, I'm gonna need 2 more on the risky. So I don't want to waste my 6 on it. Pretty sure. Let's buy some rations, though I'm running out of money. The bar shift only pays 15. Good service. Yeah, there's so much to do. I don't want to be spread too thin, so I'd rather spend my 6 on something that I'm already doing than start a new thing. Getting the money would be nice. It's awful. I need money. But I'm 19. I still have my meal, but I need to get back to 100 so I can buy another vial. But yeah, I'm surprised. There's a whole bunch more opened up because I explored more. I didn't think I'd have all this new stuff pop up. But I can make ship mine fragments, so I can't even buy it anyway. I'll be able to make them once I unlock the ability to make them. It's probably going to be cheaper than 60. It's not worth 60. Yeah, that's not worth starting. I mean, a lot of these I haven't had even the ability to start. Yadigan data. Yeah, let's just do the ambergris. I hate to spend the 6 on that. But it'll get me the 2, and then the next time I'll be pretty much guaranteed to get it. As long as I don't get a negative. But I need the money. Oh, good. I got a random scrap item. Nice. I'll have more dice tomorrow anyway. Should be nice. 3 dice is not enough. 4 or 5 I think is a must. I could sell the scrap. I think I kind of need to, but maybe I could wait till tomorrow. I sold it at the shipyard, or the scrap yard. I don't think I could sell it now. I don't think they take scrap. Who actually buys scrap? So why is this filling with red? There's nothing I could do about it. Unless I need to find him before he dies. But I can't save him. I'm trying to save myself at this point. You can't do anything there. Wait. That's just a cycle. I'm like, I didn't fill that up. Exchange, right. They sell scrap. Okay, I could sell scrap to them. Let's just sell it. I need the money. It's plus 12 Cryo, and I got Trusted Trader. So yeah, that's good to use because it builds my Trusted Trader up. That's the only way to get Trusted Trader up, actually. I'm at 31, so at least I have a bit more money. Okay, I'll play one more day, I think. Now that it'll give me more dice. Okay. 2 2s, I can definitely get some data from those, and a 1 actually, yeah, that might be get me some data, and the 6 is nice. New scrap freighter. Danger, unload containers. Only gives me 15. Not worth it. Buy some scrap for 20, definitely not worth it. Those freighters are never worth it, it seems. Ankita has something new. What the heck? What does Ankita have? I didn't finish her repairs, though. Why is it showing up as she's done? Let's crouch to the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruin the core connections when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they rip won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. I thought I replaced the wiring. Can we repair it? There's nothing left to repair. We need an entire ship mine, not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter. Well, I found a potential way to make one. I just need to work my way towards it. Fragments maybe, but sections of a mine, but a complete ship mine, no way. Climbs to the cooling well where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done here now. She leads you back through the guts of Amber, though you could find the way back yourself. The repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout, all diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Keto seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking below the conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually, you arrive in the galley. Though it's hard to tell, most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Keto shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it, she starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mine, no kidding. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we check out the ore exchange or speak to some scrap dealer. She rubs her forehead. It seems like I'm about to do something very stupid, but hey, I came here, didn't I? Why make a run of it? She fixes you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you're all I got. No crew, no friends, you're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate all the time you put into the Amber. I'm sure she would do if she could. What I'm saying is if you screw me on this, I will kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare count them. Give me that ship mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. You won't. I'm not going to go anywhere until I help you. You're my priority. It's all messed up. Okay. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. Well, she gave me some money. How much did she give me? That could help. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a cage of animals. You reach your hand to calm her. Time to find Ankita a ship mine somehow. Okay, she gave me a lot of money. That buys me some time to live, anyway. Well, I guess now I know what my priority is to spend my rolls on. Where was that? One ship mine core? Hunter data. So I need more hunter data, which I need to go get those hunters. Those were... I don't know where to get those. Nothing to pay there yet. You said every couple days. Wait, what? Low ender and what's the other one? Energy, I don't need. The bar gives me energy. There was supposed to be a place where I can... Spoke climber, yeah, that's not what I want right now. I do want that eventually. I need that data, I guess. Wasn't there one that I was filling out? I thought I gave one for something. Did that go away? That would have sucked. Sell components, play the exchange, this is just money. So that's the only reason why to buy components, is just so you could sell them here and gain Trusted Trader. I'm tempted I could just buy them from that one freighter, though that seems like such a waste. Oh, they're gone now. But they're selling them for... But I can only buy 3. But that's still like 60. Don't know if it's worth. But getting Trusted Trader quickly might be well worth it. I might have to do that to get Trusted Trader like in any limit time. I just don't like spending 60 cryo. It's risky. It's very risky. With that, I can't really spend dice on those. Hunter nest, yeah, so that's where I need to get the hunter data. I don't need Havenage data. So how do I get the hunter nest? Is it 2? Yeah, no problem. I could do it 2. Recognize some of the data tangled in this nest. Partial log of recent movements. And that gives me some money. Hey, nice. Plus hunter data. Nice. I think I should prioritize those hunter data because I kind of need them. This I don't need. I don't need Havenage agents at the moment. That's a 1. Okay, very nice. I get rid of some of these low rolls. I need one more hunter data and that will be it. So all I need is one more to finish off that one, which would be good. Yeah, I need the Yatagan agent, but I don't have a 3 I want to spend. I could have spent a 1 there, but yeah, that'll be for next time. I need that Yatagan information. Hunter Nest 2, perfect. Okay, we got all the hunter data I need. Amazing. Yeah, I need those 2 Yatagan agents, but that would be for low rolls when I can next time. Hunter is going to be coming soon. I have no idea how I avoid the hunter, to be honest, because it seems like I don't have to do anything. But that's not going to last forever. Okay, data compiling. Got the hunter data. We can finish this off. This is going to be huge, right? Because this is important. Because Neovend was the one that gave me the potential, right? To get the ability to fabricate the hive mind. Or the hive mind, the ship mind. Done. And that should hopefully level me up. Hopefully. I don't get enough levels. I really need more. I want that point so I can get that better skill. Neovend. Come on, Neovend. Nope, no level up. Neovend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder, if it fell over, would Neovend be able to get back up? Well, let's not test it out. Sleeper entity. Comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the machine, the raw code scrolls at incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. It's good. Neovend flashes sequences of mangled data, compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking. Hopefully, actually, this will get rid of the hunter chasing me, too. Outlived its operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. What's its limits? Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed it to protect property. That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. That's funny. How much sarcasm could a vending machine produce? The station was run by administrative intelligences, huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition. Restricted by programming, cannot reach sentience. The machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. We're both sentient. I am, not administrator, not restricted, complicated. The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence and follows. Fear killer. Fear is a mind killer, though. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the cloud. Then hunter, then killer, then we hid. How did you escape? Flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through a machine must be exhausting for Neovend. Found this vessel. Could sever hardline. Airworld, basic, limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self, but survived. What did you lose? It doesn't need my saying I'm sorry for it. It survived. I'm not sorry that it survived. Memory, understanding, knowledge. Many things. You look around at the bay, the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom into the space, but it seems impossible. Neovend interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry, data is good. We have insight. The machine grows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused. Unstable. Self-modifying. Therefore, belief Hunter is sentience. So Hunter should be killed itself by its own rules. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold its place, to invoke killer, to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. It will erase itself? That's amazing. Killer will erase it, but yes, in theory, it will report itself for deletion. The machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory, not practice. The machine brains again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long. The machine cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring a ship mind. I need another ship mind. I thought I was supposed to get a ship mind from this, not have to give one. Where am I supposed to get all these friggin' ship minds from? Designed to house intelligence. Can print itself onto ship mind and carry within. Machine rocks. Will it be safe in this location and in isolation? Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to cloud. Where can I get a ship mine? I need money ship mines. Build from fragments. Buy salvage. We cannot leave, so do not know. Yeah, because they're 60 a piece, though. I need 180 to buy 3. You try to think of places you could acquire hardware. This isn't going to be easy. I was looking for hardware here. In Shipmind, I can help us both. End Hunter. Make Rim safe. We both will be free. Machine dims. Fine soon. New event adds hopefully before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse and then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Well, that did not help me as much as I was hoping. Where was the there was the ability to fabricate, but it's gone now. I need the ability to haggle to reduce those prices. Because she needs a ship. Everybody needs a ship mind. I've got a 4 and a 6, and what to spend them on? There's really nothing good right now. So there's no way. Ship mine core. They're both ship mine cores. There's no way I can spend money to buy the scrap, because that's... I want to, but I don't have the money. Do I just need to play the friggin' exchange every day? Yeah, because selling components gets me 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would almost get me to full trusted trader if I buy the 60. Oh, old ship mine fabrication. Okay, so this gets me the ship mine fabrication, but it only costs... Yeah, so that's what I saw. So I need trusted trader no matter what. That cost. So do I buy the 60 and hope I get the other one for free? So if I do that, I get 3 for 3 and then have to buy 3. But I need that trusted trader to get ship mine fabrication stack. Only trusted traders get access. Yeah, so I need access to that no matter what. But I do also find ones for free occasionally, but random chance. It's only a random chance because of my skill. Not enough. But I think paying for it is the wrong thing. I need to keep all my cryo and not waste it on that. So I just hope I can get that item. I think I need to do... Well, low ender I haven't started, so maybe I do the climbing? I mean, it's... No matter what you do, there's... I already have started this, so I kind of want to finish it. Enter the spoke. Gives me ++ spoke climber with a 6. And maybe gives me a level, because I'm not getting enough levels. 6? Yeah, let's do this. I mean, this... I don't have to do it once. Hopefully I don't... Hopefully I get a positive. I want that positive because that'll give me 2, otherwise I'll have to do it again. Come on, please positive. 25% chance, come on, positive. No, but hey, it's not negative. I'll take it. One more and I'm done that. I gotta import and export. I don't know why I find stuff. Sell ship... Who's gonna sell ship mine, but it's 150 cryo? Like, buy ship mine core. Okay, there we go. 300. Absolutely ridiculous. It's definitely cheaper to make one, because each shard was 60, and I think you need 3 of them, so 180? Way cheaper than 300. That's just stupid. How are you going to even get 300 cryo? And these caps. Oh, these are the caps that I need. Input 3 caps. Yeah, so you buy it for half price of what you could, what they sell it for, of course. Well, at least I have a lead, but I'm not even done climbing the free spoke. I need one more. So maybe I'll do another day. This is an addiction, but I did already get a nap, so I mean I could go for a little longer. I just want to see what happens, and now I have more dice, so I have more opportunities to do things. One more day, just one more day. And see what happens with this. I'm curious. I do need more water though. What is happening? This is really good. This is definitely enthralling, but it's like always on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's going to happen. I'll take those rolls. No 6s, but pretty good overall. I think that one I could spend on getting some Yatagan information. Harden. I could talk to Harden. He's the leader of Havenage. Okay, so I didn't have to finish hers off, and somehow it finished because I guess maybe I ran out of time or something. Okay, I want to finish that climb though. At the very least, let's do that. I guess I have 3 4s, so I might as well spend a 4. Please be positive or neutral. Well, neutral would be fine too. Okay, Spoke Climber is done. Though I guess I need to pay 15 for the meal because I need 3 energy now. Asunder car? Send a hub. Do I want to do that now? Oh, it's a new area. Main station dock. There are nodes here as well. Okay, so that gives me a bunch of okay, so this is only 2. Manifests baser socializing. Weightless wanderer. So there's no point in me coming here. Though it does give me more info. Takes 3 of those to win. But yeah, that's another area to explore. So that was a waste. Another area I don't need right now. I have enough to do where I am. But at least I got the import-export data. I'm still low into explore. So I haven't even filled that out. There's so much to do. Yeah, I need shipmine cores. I need to buy that scrap, I guess. Can I pay the debt yet? Why can't I pay it? I guess it won't let me pay it until it's time. Maybe I have 4 days to pay it? I'm not sure. Exchange is nothing for me. I could play it for some money. It's a 5, it gives me 50-50. What is the neutral outcome for that? Too bad I sold like 2 scrap. No, well, I do need to sell the scrap actually, because not here though. Oh no, this is where I need to sell it. Okay. Do I just buy the scrap and sell it? I think that's what I need to do. It sucks, but I don't see another way to get what I need. Okay, I guess maybe I talk to Hardin first. It's been more than a few cycles since Feng confronted Hardin, and the silence has been noticeable. In your time with Feng, you haven't exactly found him to be reliable. No kidding, he said he was going to get rid of my ship, my tracker. But you didn't expect to, or you did expect to hear from the end of whatever plan he put into action. But if he won't come to you, you think you approach the Haven Age building, it's time you come to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker. You're getting nervous. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open and light pouring from the once dark room. Stacks of servers and terminals sit outside the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by bright flood lamps. Figure in Haven Age security, your fatigue steps out of the bay and you get closer carrying a stack of hardware. Might as well approach. As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Feng's stash, which looks like hazard tape. This isn't good. You again. Hardin is there, leaning beside the bay entrance so calmly that you barely noticed him. He has a slate in his hand and an inventory of seizures scrawled across it. Predictable. Further evidence of Feng's collusions. You see another security officer come out of the bay and take notice of you. Hardin? Hardin pushes away the wall and comes closer. Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. A confession won't be necessary. I mean, I'm not on his side. He kind of screwed me over, so I kind of want to play this neutral. He gestures around the stacks of hardware, spying fellow Haven Age members. Hoarding Solheim materials and obsession with corporate data. It speaks for itself, does it not? Well, that was his job. Maybe I'll just stay silent on this one. But I don't... Yeah, that was his job. I'm gonna say that. What do you know about jobs, Sleeper? He looks up the glass roof above and stars beyond. We are the ones that provide oxygen you are breathing, the light you are seeing, systems you use every day to live out your cycles. This place was hard fought for, Sleeper. It took work, diplomacy, and strength to stop the Eye descending into chaos after Solheim collapsed. Not blind conviction or self-interest. Well, I don't even know if this is true. But I don't want to say that. Feng isn't selfish. All I know about the background of our mutual friend Sleeper. Don't you worry about that. His parents will be sickened by the damage he's trying to do to the institution they helped found. You see, Sleeper, we are proud of our history here. Andre Erlin and the First Union founded this place. He was proud of that. And Haven Age has welded his values into the station's very walls. We will never turn away the hardworking, the just, the true citizens of the Eye. Haven Age aren't a gang like Yatagan. We aren't pirates like those half the spacers you meet in the hub, or the esoterics like those in Haifa radicals in the Greenway. We are the backbone of the place. Proud and true. We named Erlin's Eye, Sleeper. This is our station. He meets your eye. So please take your false accusations elsewhere before I decide I need that confession after all. I'll just stay silent here. If you have any pride, you'll give up Feng the moment he contacts you. You know where to find me. With that Hardin, he turns back and walks back towards the security officers, ordering them to continue to clear out. As they do, something catches your eye among the server stacks. A crumpled hand-printed box of synthetic chewing gum. Penguin character grinning from the brightly colored card, and scrawled onto it a speech bubble reading, "Take me to Tambor. Take it." Carefully pocket the box, making sure no one was watching, and then turn away. Just as another stack of servers is wheeled out of the bay. What have you done, Feng, and where the hell is Tambor? Interesting. Well, I guess I need to buy that scrap. I hate buying scrap. Because I can get randomly for free. I just don't get enough. Wait. Middling, does this give me scrap at all? Random items can, but I don't have a 6. That's stealing shipment, which is not great. Freight just gives me money. It doesn't even have anything to work towards. Oh, security does, but that one doesn't. It's just money. It's just a way to make money. And this is just... I don't know where to get those... Yeah, he hasn't run up the tab yet, but I need to keep money for that too. Emphas. Gerial caps. I don't think it actually shows me when I track it. I don't know where to get those. Oh, I do need to pay him for food. Gumbox, take me to Tambor. The mushrooms. I don't know where to get Jurial caps. I need the Yatagan data, so... Hunter's almost on to me. That's a 1. They'll show up what's gonna happen. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Enemy submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. That globed head you see whirling strings of data. Somebody is spinning there. The key threatened to tear through the skin and rip out the void around. What happened to this creature? Thread squeezes you and you lose sympathy, but you may have had. You must escape. Strike. You lash out once more, pushing the hunter back. Several threads regrow as fast as they're broken. As you slip away, you realize that you have to deal with the hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Oh yeah, it's... Oh, it hurt me a lot. Well, no kidding. There's so much I have to do, but I can't take out the hunter because of what I need for that. I need the friggin' ship core or whatever. I don't have the resources for. I guess I do need to buy that scrap because there's no way around it. Random scrap item, but it's always... I got a free shipment fragment. Okay, that works, I guess. But that's not what I want. I want scrap components. But I guess that saves me some money in the long run. I need 3. Action unavailable. No, I maxed my allowance, so never mind. Well, I guess I need more scrap. This does give money too, which is nice. So it goes some money back. I need 2 more to get trusted trader so I can get the friggin' ship mine and fabrication. Do I play the exchange and neutrals losing 12 or so losing 11 cryo? I'm feeling lucky. Why not? I need money. I got 19 cryo. Nice. Okay. That actually gave me trusted trader right away? What? It didn't tell me it was going to give me trusted trader. Well, I'll take it. I'll take that. So I needed to risk it. Or fabricator. There we go. Fabricate shipment. I need 3 fragments. Yeah, so I need 3. Only have 1. Each is 60. So I could buy 1 more. Do I work some shifts? Yeah, they're only risky. So 4s are great for the working shifts and could get me some more money. I do need the money. I need to work on money. The Yatagun? I thought I needed it for somebody else's mission. I guess maybe I had those already? The Toggin? Okay, I could also sell it, but I could always sell that. I don't need to do it right now. Because I'm going to need the surgery too. So 150 was for selling the entire ship mine, but buying one is 300, which is ridiculous. That's only selling the caps, but I don't know where to get the caps. Those are different caps, aren't they? Wait. Yeah, those are Matsutake. Not the other ones I need. Jurial caps. Which I don't know where to get them. So that's done. So that I can't do anything else with. But I guess if you... Yeah, if you unload containers... I don't have good endurance, so I got a -1 on that. Maybe they'll give you some extra scrap. But I am not good at that. Maybe I just work some shifts. Like 2 shifts for the 4 dice. Yeah, that will pay me 30, which is pretty decent. And it'll give me some, yeah. No matter what, I need money. Side reel ticket can get me out of here, but I mean, that's not really an option I really want to take. Maybe you're supposed to build this up? Just seems like I'm running away more against my problems. I don't think it's actually solving. It doesn't pay as well. It is a good option though, especially they're both safe. So maybe I should do that at some point, but I feel like the bar is my best bet right now because I need the money. There is a chance of negative, which I... Well, good service. Tell us something good to know. Okay, we got a positive outcome. Very nice. I got money. Let's hope I'm lucky again. Nope. I lost energy, but that's fine. Still got money, but not as much. Lost energy. Did not get any good service. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now, I guess. You're talking data for Sabine. Wait. That's the one I was looking for. Where is that? Why am I not seeing that? Oh, it's here. Unit. I need 1 more. That's what I was looking for. So I need to get 1 more data for Sabine. That's... Yeah, that I can do next time. Pretty sure I can finish that one off. I need more level ups too. Like the level ups are few and far between. Yeah, but that one at least I'm tracking so I don't forget about it. Because I was looking for it. I still have a good amount of time to get before the hunter goes after me again, but yeah, they do a lot of damage. So I can't do too much of those. That's going to be it for me, so have a good night, good day, whatever's for you, and thanks for watching. See you next time, same time, same place. Tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier. But, thanks for watching.